Hey everybody, this is Greg with You're the Dad Gaming. Tonight we're going to talk about moving around the islands without vehicles. I've actually done a video on vehicles and kind of shown how they work. Um, they they can work effectively. Lately I've been using the helicopter a lot. I found that that's a pretty good way to move around effectively. But I wanted to show you a few other ways that you can use to either get yourself or maybe other things around the island. So you can see here, I've got what is called a cannon. You can craft these at your workbench. They just take some iron ingot and wood, I believe, so they don't take a whole lot to craft. And let's actually look at what I've got. A couple of these in my inventory. So it says the cannon can shoot anything into the air. You might be surprised what it can do. Putting animals in it would be ill-advised. Well, we're going to see how ill-advised it would be to put an animal. I just happen to have a sheep that I captured. So let's see if we can throw it in there and see what happens. And boom, there he goes. And I just launched him into the water. That's pretty crazy how far he actually went. Let's see if we can go find him. He probably died because if he went into the water, he is a goner now. I have no idea where he went. He should have went in the water, but like I said, it says it's ill-advised. Let's see what happens if we put ourselves in the cannon. Boom. So we can go pretty far. So that's kind of cool. You can see I've got these set up. I've actually kind of made myself a little fast travel system. I can shoot for myself from that cannon to get over to the other island. And I've got another cannon to shoot myself back whenever I'm done over here. Not sure why that one spawned in the middle of the air and just finally fell, but apparently it did. And you see I use the glider, deploy my wings to go a little bit faster on the glider. And by the way, if you notice my glider is yellow, that's because I found the trick glider blueprint. So switched over to using that. But yeah, you've got the cannons. So you've got the different ones. You've got one that shoots straight up in the air. You've got the 45 degree, and you've also got the 0 degree. So let's go ahead and equip this one, and let's place one. Let's see. No, that one's not going to be good. Oh yeah, that just fired me into the ground because it fell down a little bit. Let's see if I can get it at a better angle, because I'm going to shoot over here and show you something else that I want to. There we go. So there's another way to get around. Okay, so the second way is the dashboards. These are one of my favorite things to move quickly anywhere, whether it's in a dungeon, whether it's on a map. You can buy these from merchants. That's the best place to get them. You can also build them yourself, but they're pretty expensive to build. So I would suggest you just get them from merchants. And they're great for moving around fast. You go super fast, just zoom through here. Oh, that one was kind of stuck. You can see how I'm just flying across this map. And I've got some more cannons set up over here. But I mean, you could see how fast I was moving with those dashboards. You can do some pretty cool stuff. You check out my crockpot video. I show how to basically catapult your crocodiles into a pot so that you can cook them, and it just makes it a lot easier. And you can pick these up, after you lay them down and readjust as you need it. I used the dashboards a lot whenever I was trying to complete some of my fishing missions. Whenever I'd respawn on an island, I'd have the dashboards that jump out and get to my fishing spot real quick and then come back and then go to the next island and just keep kind of going back and forth and doing that. So the dashboards are another great way to move around. One other thing I wanted to show, and hopefully you've seen this before, you can get these through elite reward bags. Let me get a little bit away from my altar of transportation. And of course I ran out of stamina. Let's get way over here. Run out of stamina a couple more times. Alright, so you can see I am down here, and here's my altar of transportation. So you have these things called telepotions, and this will instantly teleport you to a respawn point of the island or to the bed where you use this. So usually I don't use beds. You can use beds, but I just transport right back to the altar because that's usually where I build my base. So you hit X on it, it'll consume it, and then you notice, boom, here I am, right back at my altar transportation. This is really handy if you're out collecting resources. You can usually get these from merchants too. That's a good place to find them, but typically you find them, and I don't have any on me, in the elite reward bags. I'll kind of show you if I can find them in the picture book so you can see a picture of it. I'm not sure where it's in the picture book. Maybe consumable. I'm not sure where it's at in the picture book. I probably skipped over it. Anyway, you can get the elite reward bags. You consume those and they'll give you rare metals or the telepotions or other things. And that's another way to get back to your base real quick and travel real quick. But like I said, you can also use the jetpack. That's something you can craft later on. Griffin wings, I'm not too fond on griffin wings. You can fly with those, but they just don't move around very well. And as always, you can get the biplane. That's a really kind of hard thing to fly, but that's another thing that you might be able to use is a biplane. But like right now, for most of the game, I think the helicopter is a really good way to move around. You know, I've shown you the vehicles, but it's just, to me, is one of the better ways. It's still kind of slow, but you know, for moving around, it's not too bad. But you know, there you have it. You got the cannons, you got the dashboards. Those are some really easy things to get, especially if you buy them from merchants, to move around real quickly around the island and then use your telepotions when needed. That's all I've got for today. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. If you enjoy the content that we have, give us a thumbs up and so consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching.